testimony. And when the testimony is a testimony, you can't take away a person's testimony. And that's what we're going to do tonight. You're going to hear some people that's been changed, the lives have been affected by some products that's really literally coming to the United States and it's changing a lot of people's health. It's going around, it's going worldwide. And eventually, the next 2 or 3 years, this company is going to become a household name. And you have an opportunity to be on the wagon train or the bus or the airplane that's getting ready to take off and explode. And you can be a part of that. And you got an opportunity to change the people's lives. So when people run into you and you see they're sick or something's going on, hey, I can help you. Like a young lady ran to one of my mentors on the call today, KJ. A young lady ran up to her and said, oh, I got this bad headache. And KJ pulled out a him on him and said, take this. She said, what? Take this? Take this. I'll take one with you. And 15, 20 minutes later, the girl's headache was gone. That's what we have, guys. You don't have to take all those chemicals and put those chemicals in your body. We got some natural things that you can put in your body to make a difference. They say one him on him a day can change you in so many ways. A him on him a day can change. Keep the doctor away. Okay, I just made that up, but it sounds good. But anyway, we're going to start off with some testimonies. Our first testimony is a young lady who's very new to the business. She's very shy. So she said, I got a good testimony, but I can't show my face. So we're going to let her excuse herself because she's new. Miss, all the way from St. Louis. Tell us where, guys, when you do your testimony tonight, tell us where you're calling from and give us your name and where you're calling from and then tell your testimony. And we're going to give each one of you guys about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? We want to get as many people in. So from St. Louis, Miss Latrina, come on, tell us what happened with you.
Hello, everybody. I am from Tams, Illinois. I'm not from St. Louis. I'm 2 hours away from St. Louis. And I had came to the Natural Hair Show. It was like I was just determined to go to the Natural Hair Show in St. Louis. And I got to the Natural Hair Show and I ran into, I believe it was Linda or maybe it was KJ. It was somebody at the table that I had talked to. And they, I was just like, oh, like, what do you got? What do you got? And they like, ooh, try this. And they let me try the hemo him. And I had a bad, like, cold, like, very bad cold. And I had a lot of phlegm in me. And I couldn't, breathe good and stuff. And as soon as she said, oh, just give it a couple minutes and you're going to feel better. And I was like, yeah, right. Get out of here. I wasn't believing it. And so my body just started changing. And it was like a natural change. So I really wasn't noticing it. And I was like, what's going on? And I started breathing and started feeling lively. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I said, what else you got? So I was just like trying a lot of products. But I will say with me having lupus for 12 years, I have really changed the way that I feel. I feel not like a lupus patient no more. I'm not tired. I'm happy. I don't have no like stress. Like when people like try to stress me out, I don't even pay people attention. It's just like the him kind of changed who I was. I'm trying to figure out like, woo, it's so many different things that changed. The inflammation, I don't have none of that. Like my foot don't have no problems anymore. Like it was like kind of poor circulation, so it would turn purple at the toes, and I'm not having any of that experience. No swelling in my legs. Just everything's have kind of changed for me through the hemo. But I have tried other products because of the lupus. I lost my hair, so I tried the hair tonic, and I noticed that within 2 days, I started getting new baby hairs coming back on my edges and everywhere. So just with all the products that I have used, like the hair oil, the tonic, I have seen a whole like change in everything.
Amazing. Wow, amazing, guys. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that testimony. Okay, guys, this next young lady is another lady, a little shy, but I'm going to let Miss Vicky introduce. We're going to give you 2 to 3 minutes, but I'm going to let Miss Vicky introduce this next guest. Go ahead, Miss Vicky. You there, Miss Vicky Short?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead and introduce our next testimony.
I am sitting here in Houston, Texas with my sister Lolita Smith, and she is shy. So I want her to give her testimony about the Atomy hair care set. I'm going to let her talk now. We're in Houston.
Hi everyone. I ordered the hair set because I was having where my hair was just coming out. I am a ex-diabetic for insulin. I've been taking insulin for some years. Um, they gave me a lot of different medications when they found out I was on insulin. So when my hair just started coming out by the balls, so I ordered that product, and when I ordered the hair product, the whole set, I used it in my hair, the spots that I had, bald spots and everything. It stopped the hair from coming out. No longer comes out in balls. I could comb through my hair. It's really soft. Um, in the little bald spots, you can see little bitty fine spots of hair growing back and everything. So I have been using it. So Vic came for the weekend and she got to wash and shampoo my hair and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, this is so soft." I said, "Yeah, make your hands soft and everything." So she really liked it, and it really did none of my hair come out. She said it didn't come out. I used to have my scalp used to be so tender. So when she did my hair, it wasn't tender or none of that. The conditioner is real good, everything. It really works, and I love the product. For the hem, I started taking the hem because I had problems with my circulation in my legs, swelling of the legs, and I've had surgery where the blood was not flowing through the legs. So when I started taking the him, I upped myself to the 4 packs a day, and I don't have no more where the leg is paining me. My right leg and my feet are not swelling as big as they used to. I've seen the change of me getting up and moving around early in the day, not being tired and everything. So I really like the him also.
Wow. Wow, what a testimony, guys. Guys, that is just amazing to hear these testimonies. Oh man, what a blessing. And I'm gonna tell you, my sister, thank you for that testimony. That's what people need to hear. People need to know what's going on. Okay. I our next person I want Gloria, I know you've been gone for a while, but I know you got a quick testimony. I know you get excited. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss KJ, go ahead. You got a question. You got a comment. She got a hand up. Go ahead.
No, it was a thumb up.
Oh, thumb up. Okay. We got a thumb up. Okay. Good job. Okay. Well, our next Miss Gloria from North Carolina. Give me a quick, I know she got a lot of things she wanted to say, but just give me a quick testimony, Miss Gloria. 2 or 3 minutes. From North Carolina. Go ahead. Can you open up your mic? You got your camera open, but not your mic. Okay. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you now. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. We got some people who's battled with lupus. So I wanna bring on a couple people who's you and some of you guys might have heard them before, but I think it's really something that you guys hear some testimonies of people who have really battled in their body. And our first person I want to bring on is Miss Julie. Miss Julie, if you can take a few minutes to come on and just tell us what you have battled with in your body and what's helped you out.
Okay. Um, I have the autoimmune diseases and I have had them now for 16 years. I had severe inflammation and pain so severely that I was using a walker almost on a daily basis. And even sometimes I was so bad that I had to be in a wheelchair. And I went on the Atomy products in the end of August of last year. I have not had to use a walker or my wheelchair one time. Um, I noticed when I woke up on the fourth morning after taking the Atomy products for 3 days, I woke up without any pain. And I'm not saying I haven't ever had pain because I have. And I've still had, bouts of inflammation and stuff like that. But the severity of not being able to even dress myself because my hands were so bad that I could not even pull my pants up. I have not had any of that, any symptoms like that, nothing since I've gone on the Atomy products. It has been such a life changer for my family that we will never go without it. It has made that much of a difference in my life. It's amazing. It speaks for itself. Definitely, everyone should be on it. Back to you.
Wow, wow. And another young lady, guys, you guys haven't heard her testimony in a while, and I want to bring her on. And you might have to pay attention a little bit, but I tell you what, her testimony is powerful. And she's one of the top people in this business because of what she's done. So, Miss Sunny, come on, tell us real quick what's happened to you and what you had to battle with.
Hi, I was very just one of our family gene. We have every single family have a cholesterol problem. So I was taking cholesterol medication over 20 years. And then one day, years ago, I got side effect from medication, simvastatin. So my all joint, all muscle, and protein is losing through the urine. So even I stopped. Later, I got diagnosed with lupus, which means really exhausted feeling, no energy, and I feel like my body falling apart. And even how much I'm sleep, no energy. How much I ate, no energy. And I was really just worried because my lupus was systemic, which is just the organ attacked my organ. So and also my the lupus was a positive badly, which is DNA. So I searched hemohim and I just I decided to increase the hemohim. I was taking like one pack. Sometimes I skip because I thought I'm very healthy. And when I researched hemohim can be work my DNA, my autoimmune disease, which is I was always lower my red globin and also my white blood count. And also I diagnosed the time to time anemia because low blood. So always dizzy and tired. So when I increased it 6 to 8 pack, because whenever I take it two pack in the morning, I can feel right away energy, and I can just feel I can do something, you know. So I was taking every 2 or 3 hours, two pack. And also, of course, I switch a healthy diet, plant-based, and then cut down sugar or something which is not good, killing my immune. And gradually, my immune, and then I got diagnosed negative. And later, doctor told me, must be you not lupus. You know, they was really insisted taking hydrochloroquine, but I was resisted taking medication. I was a healthy way. I really just taking, beside the hemorrhoid, I was taking a lot of like probiotics. One of the test result was my intestine was so much bad bacteria. So whoever like a cancer patient, whoever have a lot of, so your gut clean is very important, and your gut clean is your affect your liver and automatically affect your blood. So I increased a lot of 6-pack probiotics, and also other like essential vitamin B complex, milk theater, because I cut down red meat, a lot of meat. So I was increased the double dosage of aspirina, of course, vitamin C, other some essential like omega-3, because my joint was so hurting. I couldn't sometimes wake up my joint. So I increased like a 4, like omega-3. And gradually I got from 2 months, 3 months, 6 months follow-up, now annual checkup. And I don't have any barely symptom. And even doctor told me, don't think you're not anymore lupus. So I'm very happy and praise God. And then was something people who are suffering like me, I'm mission to sharing, obligation sharing. So healthy inner beauty and outside get beauty too. So I want to share spreading. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Guys, she went from full-blown lupus to the doctors telling her they don't even see the gene in her body anymore. Wow. That's a, you know, there's another young lady. You guys don't hear her testimony, but her testimony was a blessing to me, and I think her testimony will be a blessing to someone else. Miss KJ, come on, tell us what was going on with you, and real quick, and tell us how you got blessed.
Me, pretty much, I have, born with a really skin problem all my life. Even the detergent that I use, I get hives and eczema. So severe. When I was a kid, I remember I scratched so bad, and I have to use the razor blade to scratch myself. That's how bad I was. Wow. Then time to time, I use, doctor suggests to use a dye-free detergent one time. So I use a dye-free, and that make me scratch worse than anything else. So I actually bleed. I mean, it was bleeding. I was so itchy. And also that I washed their clothes. I put it in a drawer, and drawer in other clothes, they touch each other. Now, whole drawer was contaminated. So anything that in that drawer I wear, I got more hives. I was going crazy. So I have to take a whole drawer out, and I have to clean that out and rewash it. That's how bad I was. And that detergent take care of everything. I mean, Atomy take care of everything. Me, I've been searching all my life. Anything that, it can help for my skin, doesn't matter what it costs, I've been spending. But when I find out the Atomy, first time, it was so affordable, so cheap. I don't even want it to mess with it because I think it's not going to work. But somebody tell me, when I be ready to walk out, say, it's come from Atomic Energy Research Institute. But you know what? I know them. I know they're not there for, just name, but I know they are well known around the globe, and it's a government company. I mean, government run it. So I say, how can it come from the atomic energy? Then I say, okay, $20. What's the big deal? I purchase, I come home, and I use the skincare, that changed the whole thing. I mean, then I use for about a week and, 2 weeks, then I go back, I buy another one. Then next time I tell them to bring the product to my shop. I was an alteration shop. I tell them to bring the whole thing. Let me, use it everything and try it out. And I start displaying in my shop, and I start talk to people and sharing. And another thing was I have poor circulation. I mean, I got endless testimony. Matter of fact, even still now, if I don't take a hemorrhoid, I can feel the cold sensation in my foot. But hemorrhoid and Hong Samdan help me poor circulation like no other. I mean, I have to wear Angora socks in the summertime, and I don't wear sandal in the summertime because it's too cold for me. And my foot is blue. People ask me, what's wrong with your foot? So I don't wear no, now I wear sandal. I'll go buy exactly the same pair, 2 of them at a time, because I love to wear sandal. That's change whole my life, like health and skin, laundry detergent, you name it. That's part of the reason my daughter believing in, because she said if that works for you, it can work for anybody. That's right. Then I said, oh, I can do this business. Here I am. I started doing the business because that reason, changing my life, so I can change somebody else's life. I know that, matter of fact, my daughter just experienced the same thing. This is going to be another testimony. Okay. My grandson, before he born, I say use Atomy products. So I give it to her laundry detergent, and she used it when she had a baby, and all of a sudden she changed it to other brand. After she finished it up, she didn't tell me. She just switched it to a different brand. It's organic supposed to be. And I noticed that when I went there, he got eczema skin. Skin is a rash up everywhere. I say, girl, do you use Atomy? What happened here? You use Atomy lotion and body wash and everything. What happened? She say, well, I switch it, those detergent. It's organic, so it's fine. I say, no, this is from the detergent. What's wrong with you? Then she say, no, it's all organic, natural. I say, no, it isn't. So I tell her, then she won't listen. So I say, well, I'm not going to argue with her. Next time I go, I take my laundry detergent, I give it to her. 1 week later, his skin all cleared up.
Wow.
And she said, give me 2 more. So I just ordered 2 more, So she know the hard way. So, sometimes people take a longer than the other, but now she know that was the causing the allergy on his skin. And, when you wash the clothes, those front row, you open up those rubber on the front panel, actually have a lot of fungus. I got a picture of it. I even take a picture of it. A lot of fungus. They're causing the allergy, skin eczema, cancer, everything. I mean, people need to know. I have that article too. I take a picture. Because that reason, you need to know the basic things that touches your skin. You need to change it. They're causing the cancer. That's right. Because your skin is the biggest organ, so you got to take care of that. Back to you, Money. I'm sorry for long testimony.
Wow, good. That was good and powerful. I want to bring one of my co-hosts on the call tonight. This gentleman, he's going to help sum up some things, whatever he heard tonight. Uncle Mike, come up, sum of this up.
All right. Thank you very much. Outstanding testimonies. Woo, man, there should have been 1 million people on this call tonight. It was great, really. I want to add a couple things. Number one, in dealing with the skin, and as KJ skillfully put, the largest organ concerning the human body is the skin. Okay, so whatever touches it, it absorbs into the skin. So that's why when you use like washing powders like Tide, and then when your clothes get wet, then it's absorbing into your skin. Another thing about the skin, if you have a baby, for those you had newborn babies, if you have a blanket, the sheet, you need to wash them before you put them on the baby. Don't put a brand new anything on the baby. Clothes, wash it, because a lot of those articles, they put fire retardant on it. So it's very bad. So make sure you wash everything, and be very careful about when you put like a stuffed toy, same thing. A lot of those stuffed animals, they are no good. They do not need to be around a baby. If you can wash it first, then that'll be fine. Other than that. And then the last thing, when it comes to the skin, when you have different irritations and things, if you all are not familiar with A-Dam cleanser that Atomy has in its inventory, you need to check it out. It's only $6.10. But let me tell you something. It was designed for you to clean your private parts. And then people started using it on different parts of their body. They had irritation or something on the face. They put it on the face. It cleared up. On the neck, on the whole body, it cleared up. One gentleman even put some, squirted some in his bath when he took a bath in soap, and said his body just felt real good. So I'm telling you, Money Sam, we're in the right place at the right time. Back to you.
Man, guys, I'm going to tell you something. You heard some good testimonies tonight. You heard some good education tonight. But the most important thing you heard an answer to some people's prayers that people need to hear. But unfortunately, they wasn't on the call tonight. That's why it's important to get them on the call so they can hear there's an answer. There's help. But only way you're going to get the help is to get the answers to those questions that they need the answers to. And they can't get those answers a lot of times in medical, because I didn't realize this, guys, myself. A lot of your medical doctors know very little about nutrition. A lot of your medical doctors can't tell you if you got something going on with your skin. But you know what? God knows the answer, and God knows how he put things together. The earth, plants. Do you realize that way before all this medical stuff that the older people used was a lot of plant-based stuff? And they was healing without all these medicine, and they were healing people better and helping people with skin. But now man come along and put all these medical knowledge in just damaging your organs, damaging your skin, damaging your insides. That's why it's so important, guys. I'm not talking about the medical place has its place. I'm not talking about they have their place. But when it comes to natural, you need natural healing. Because God made the body and God does it naturally. And the most important thing, you need prayer. So, guys, I'm going to say this. Atomy is, how much does it cost? People always say, oh, these products sound so good. How much it cost? Doesn't cost you anything to get started. Doesn't cost you anything to get started. No monthly fee. And when you sign up, you're going to get your online mall. You're going to get an online mall where you can go and shop and pay yourself to shop. You can get these products instead of going to Walmart. Why don't you go to yourself and pay yourself to get your own products that can make a difference in your body? That's what we're doing, guys. We're making a difference in your health, and eventually it's going to turn into wealth. So I'm going to ask you guys this: get back with the person that invited you tonight, and if you heard something that you want to get some questions to, get back with the person. Let's get your questions answered. Let's get you your website. Let's get you ordering, and let's make you the next testimony.